going on, y'all? I came across this clip and I wanted to show it to you guys and actually speak on it because Piers Morgan and Candace Owens is going at it. And I've told you guys before, I'm Team Candace. I think that she's amazing. I think that she tries to seek the truth. She's made certain mistakes, but I don't think that people should, like, I guess you could say, hate her forever because she's made mistakes. Like, because when she was, I guess, early on, before she even had a career, had something going on. That sounds crazy. But for some reason, people always like directed towards that. She does an amazing job. She covers these topics. She seeks the truth. She does research. She talks about the things that people are afraid of. So I don't think she deserves that type of criticism or the criticism that she's getting at all. But she was talking to Piers Morgan, and he started trying to lean towards whatever he thinks the popular opinion is to try to blame her for spreading misinformation, which is crazy. Piers Morgan doesn't have a backbone in any way, shape, or form, only when it's cool to, and I can't respect people like that. So let's take a look at this clip that I came across where they was going back and forth. Tell me what you guys' opinion is.
What is your theory?
I don't know. I don't know.
But what's your theory then? You must have an idea.
My theory is that we should investigate everything strange that happened on that day so we can figure out what happened.
But are you suggesting
why are we pretending that we don't know why we ask questions? Like, why? Like, you're a journalist. You know what this is. You're like, what's going on? What's going on? Why do you want to know?
So you're trying to blame her for spreading misinformation, yet you're trying to force her to come up with a theory and push it on television. That sounds crazy, bro. What's your theory? She's seeking the truth. That's the theory. She's trying to find out what's really going on. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think they're speaking on Charlie Kirk's death.
Know why these planes were tracking Charlie. Well, my theory is that we are being sold absolute Fed slop. The media is doing their Operation Mockingbird Part 2 scenario by telling us, well, unless you absolutely have a conclusion, you can't even ask the question. Yes, we very well can. Keep asking consistent questions until we get a clarified explanation for what happened on that day. And right now, we have nothing, okay? And that is the reason why people are watching my show, because I'm the only one not treating them like they're absolute idiots who don't have two eyes, who believe in magic bullets.
Facts, because she's not afraid to tell the truth or, bare minimum, seek the truth, right? I'm telling you, a lot of these news networks are just feeding you slop, right? Is it cool to talk about this? Okay, let's talk about it now. Nigga, why are you scared? I hate that. I've told you guys of me talking to creators behind the scenes, and they've been on that energy to where it made me go, get away from me. I don't want to be around you. Like, yeah, I just think it's lame. And this is actually like standing on it. She's going out and taking the risk.
And who understands that Egyptian planes should not have been tracking Charlie even 3 times this year would be an anomaly. Okay, they've been tracking him. We don't know where it's going to end, but we are going to keep asking questions until we get clear answers.
Candace, it may be that the person in the media spewing bullshit to the public is you.
No.
That's why he kept saying her name. He was waiting to get that trash bar off. He was waiting to get that off. This dude, man. Yeah, he's a fence sitter. I can't mess with fence sitters, bro. If you got an opinion, just stand on it. If you got an opinion, stand on it. But if you don't have an opinion, one of the most disgusting things you can do is just ride whatever's the most popular opinion. When it's okay or when it's safe to say something, I can't respect people like that. Because when things come down to it, we need people to stand on the truth, no matter the risk. We can't depend on them. In my personal life, I can't be around people like that. I'm telling you, if people I've known for years, if I get into beef with somebody and you fence sitting, we not cool no more. Ain't like we beefing. But now I just personally know you won't stand on shit, especially if it's clear indication that the other person was in the wrong. You just, oh, well, I'm staying out of it. Okay. Yeah, you only do what's benefiting you. I can't be around something like that. That's the type of person that Piers Morgan is, especially in the media game.
Oh, nice try. It's not. It's
Could
used
be.
by saying, why are you asking questions? Don't you worry about Mikey's feelings? Everyone knows what this is. And like I said, because we have the example, the concrete example of after JFK
100% is nasty work. Facts. 100%.
assassination, the
Nasty
media members
work.
quite literally being put on the payroll of the CIA. We have a historical example that we can look at and go, we're not doing that again. Doesn't matter how many times you keep telling the public that I'm spewing bullshit.
Look at the people that came out, got exposed for being on the side of Diddy. Right? You know, he was paying media to spin narratives and make himself look like he was something special. You think Diddy's the only one that's doing that? Think Diddy's the only one controlling the media? We've seen YouTubers get bought. Straight up. Come on here and blatantly admit it. Blatantly admit that they was bought. Their whole show was made by somebody. Like, come on, bro.
It is only because there has not been anything that has come out of this investigation that makes any sense that the public is not listening to. I am sorry.
He says this show in the USA or overseas. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's everywhere. All right, isn't it syndicated? I feel like it is. I feel like it's on multiple things. Yeah, I'm looking at something that says it's been going for 3 seasons, blah, 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 blah. You can watch it on Fox Nation. Yeah. It's in Australia, in the United States, in the UK as well. So yeah, it's multiple places.
To say this, Piers, people like you. And what I love about you and I sitting down is at this exact same time last year, you were doing the same weird questioning and making all these things when I said that they were committing a Holocaust against the Gazans. And then you changed your mind.
Yeah, I don't watch TV either. But it's pretty much the same thing these days because TV networks realize that the internet is the new TV. So even if it's a channel playing something, there's probably a YouTube channel that has the same content or some form of live streaming or app or something that has it. All right, so everything that's on TV, it's on the internet as well now. Like they have realized that. If they didn't, they would have been stupid. But everyone has made the transition to be on the internet. So even if it's not on networks and stuff like that, it's on the internet. And if it is on networks, it's still going to be on the internet.
This time,
I'll see you next year when you change your mind again and we have more information about what happened. And you realize that the difference between me and you is that I have the courage.
Look at she talking. She's speaking, you weirdo. Like, what's going on? Yo, Piers. I don't care if it's your show, dude. You don't just keep interrupting people so you can try to get your one-liners off.
You take the risks and ask the questions first, okay, before it's popular. You wait until it becomes popular and then you change your mind.
Facts. Facts. 100%. And that's these fence sitters. I'm telling you, it's not just for politics. It goes for everything. There are people that they just operate like that. They only give their opinion on something specifically when it's safe to, right? Or they'll say their real opinion or whatever opinion that they scared to say once it becomes safe to. Think about it, like because when it comes to YouTubers, right? How many YouTubers are disgusting that don't get called out until it becomes safe to call them out, right? When it becomes popular to call them out and trending, that's when everyone wants to make videos. But when they've been doing the same thing the entire time, or if someone does take the risk to call them out, you try to label them as haters or something like that. It's pretty nasty. There's been quite a few people that I've called out years in advance. And then once it becomes cool to dump on this person, it's, oh, you was right. Nigga, it was obvious. Well, whatever. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments section. Hit the like button, share the video.